And back here on a Wednesday morning, I'm waiting Johnny Lee Dees to make his presence up here. Talk about Easter. He is in the studio now. Roy, how are you, man?
Wonderful. Great time of year. Easter's always a good thing.
Now,
Just went through Lent and getting to the end
where do
of
you go to church over in Rogersville?
I do. First Cumberland Presbyterian Church in Rogersville.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I want to make this morning, I hope it's okay for me to share this after you just told me. You didn't say not to. Y'all just had the best of days y'all ever had.
We did. We had, incredible days. I mean, people have found out Obamacare's got everybody scared out of their minds. I'm going to be honest with you. People actually come in and tell us, well, we have no choice. We got to take better care of our health because under government health care, we're going to get rationed. It's going to take longer to get to see the doctor. And let's face it, folks, they're killing about 200,000 people a year using prescription drugs, and yet they tell you you ought to fear taking a vitamin. That's insane. Come on, folks, let's get it right. Today I want to talk to you about some little simple things you can do to really improve the quality of your life, though. I mean, we all know it's allergy season.
We are blessed that we don't have that.
Yeah, you're very fortunate. Your immune system's good, and that is a sign of a weak immune system.
We're never sick. We might be sick tomorrow, but
if people start sneezing and coughing and they're having the teary eyes and getting the sinus infections, it means your immune system has gotten a little weak on you, and your body is overreacting. It's producing too many histamines. That's why people take antihistamines, but what do? They make you drowsy. They make you sleepy. So I want to talk to you about a little product that's something that'll give you a higher quality of life, help you through this time of year. It's called Allergy Shield. The main ingredient in it's called perilla seed. You know, we're one of the only, as a matter of fact, as far as I know, we're the only company in the United States that I know of that even sells perilla seed extract. And what it'll do is it'll dry you up. No sleepiness, no drowsiness. Our song leader at church, she swears by it.
Now, which one of these is it?
This is Allergy Shield right here.
Okay.
And Allergy Shield is just, it's so simple. You just take a couple of them in the morning, a couple of them in the afternoon, dries you up, keeps you dry so you don't form the sinus infections. The reason you get the infections and no drowsiness, the reason you get the sinus infections is you store up all that fluid in there, and it's a place for bacteria to grow. Another thing you do, so a lot of you out there listening to me, you've had your gallbladders removed. Listen, if God put it in there, you ought to try to keep it if you can. You know, doctors are jerking those things out left and right because they found out they can take them out and you don't die right away. But you do get sick. I mean, ask anybody said their gallbladder removed, what happens? They end up with diarrhea, bloating, gas, belching, burping. They can't eat lettuce. What the thunder are you thinking?
I'm so glad I still have mine.
Well, of course you
I'm keeping mine now.
Well, keep it. Listen, Thurston Compound. We're the only company that carries it. And I'm telling you, including my brother, has changed his life. He had his gallbladder out. He started complaining. And I said, Robin, all you got to do is take Thurston Compound. One of these little tablets after every meal does exactly what your gallbladder used to do. See, your gallbladder produces bile. People don't realize how important that is. When you eat food, your body releases these really powerful acids to turn it into a liquid while it's in your stomach. So as it travels through the small intestine, your body can actually absorb the nutrients from the food. If it goes into your small intestines as a solid, you're not getting a lot of nutrient out of it. Well, guess what? When you don't have a gallbladder, what the gallbladder does is dumps bile. Right there is the food. The acid leaves your stomach. It dumps bile in there to neutralize the acid so it don't rip the lining of your small intestine out. You don't want to lose the lining of your small intestine, so what do? Swallow a Thurston Compound at the end of every meal. Those of you that's had your gallbladders removed, test me on it. You won't ever be without it again. And of course, another product that I'd like to tell you about that can improve the quality of your life is called Healthy Gut. Almost everybody out there today.
Who comes up with these names?
Well, I do, but you got to have a healthy gut. You know, so many people take antibiotics now. There was a big Fox News thing this week saying that antibiotics have been used so much that we're going to end up with literally thousands of people dying from strep throat soon.
Get out!
They can't stop it. The antibiotics no longer work against it.
Well, now, Cassidy used to get that a lot. as
Strep throat all the
teenagers.
time.
Right.
Take all those antibiotics. What does antibiotic do? It kills the good bacteria in your colon. Now you got a candida yeast that's spreading throughout your body. It's called a systemic yeast infection, and it just absolutely plays havoc on the liver, the kidneys, the spleen. It plays havoc on your thyroid. Now
I
you
may
got
be
a
dying and not even
thyroid, you gain weight. Yeah, because you just, the fact is, healthy gut is so amazing. If you've got IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, let me tell you something. You owe it to yourself to try healthy gut. Absolutely harmless, can't hurt you, reestablishes the proper fermentation in your colon so you can grow the good bacteria, brings the yeast back in control. It's easy. And last but not least, obesity is an epidemic. What it said right here in this article that Jamie was telling you is that 31% of adults in Alabama are obese.
And obese is considered, what, 30 pounds over your normal weight or
It's
something?
considered ugly.
Well, yeah.
Well, folks, it's so easy now. 2 capsules a day, 1 30 minutes after breakfast, 1 30 minutes after lunch, Dieter's Delight. Go to Facebook and just go to where it says Dieter's Delight Weight Loss Made Easy and read the testimonials. We can't make this stuff up. It's going to go down in history as the greatest weight loss product ever
I
developed.
will tell you this, you will lose 5 to 8 pounds within 7 days.
It's amazing, yeah.
You will. Now, if beyond that, I got a lot of bad habits. I mean, it's kind of hard to be living anymore than
You got bad habits.
a few. You didn't hear me say it, John.
John
And
knows.
today, if you go by Herbs and More today, every Wednesday, if you just mention Cooper and Company or what a legend of Jamie Cooper is, you get in there and you get 10% off every Wednesday, Herbs and More right beside Champion Chevrolet.
One last thing. We just got a new store carrying our products in Moulton. It's the Herb Shack.
Herb
Go there and
Shack.
see Delene White and Amy Henderson. They're running that. Wonderful people. Some of the hardest working people you ever see, but they're carrying a full line of
Where is it
nutritional
located over
healthcare
there?
products. I don't remember the address.
Alabama, the Herb
It's gonna be
Shack.
hard
Not
to
the Crab
find.
Shack, not the Oyster Shack, not the
The
Shrimp
Herb
Shack.
Shack.
The Herb Shack.
Herb Shack.
10% off, but only at Herbs and More here, right?
That's right. Of course, Gloria's Good Health and Foods for Life in Huntsville and Nature's Apothecary in Madison, and now, of course,
Too many
all-
locations
Wait a
to
minute, you get
mention in one
10%
spot.
off at those locations
No,
or
just
only?
here.
No, just
Okay,
here.
you can get your product.
You'll
at
have to
those
ask them. They'll
areas.
give you 10%.
10% off. Mention us. 10% off. Thank you, Roy.
Thank you.
It does
interesting.
work. It does work. You just got to do what Roy tells you to do, and Seth, and they'll tell you exactly. Good to see you, Roy.
Good to
Thanks
see
for getting
y'all.
up here on the
Thanks
Wednesday.
for
We'll take a
having
break. Johnny Lee D's getting ready to work a little more than 1 hour this
Little
Easter
extra.
Sunday. There he is now, getting warmed up. He'll start reaching the
Relaxing.
sun up and go to sundown on Easter. And then hunt eggs all in between. We'll come up next, talk with John from Cross Point. Y'all hang on.